Hi guys, welcome on this 100 video how to manage a liveaboard sailboat with two people. So we're not gonna waste time because time is money, and when you get money you can buy a boat, and when you get a boat you need to know how to manage it, and for that you need to look my video. So for that we start right now. You just click on the bottom and you subscribe on this YouTube channel. And then the two tips for the future for those videos. The first one is look for the right title and looks for the number, so it will be number 1 to hundreds when you're gonna look them on the Patreon page. So this is a 100 video how to manage a liveaboard sailboat. So hi guys, so we continue with those video about the 100 technical video. This one will be about buying a liveaboard sailboat for an affordable price, and some tips about how to buy a boat. First of all, what I would like to say to you is as an English speaker, the American area or English area or New Zealand or Australia mainly is the higher part of the market to buy a boat. So in the rest of the world the price is cheapest because the national income in those countries are more higher, people will get more money, so the price are, I will say, at least 20% above the rest of the market, especially the European market. So if you want to look a boat, the best deal you can do is in the European market, and for that there is some website which are not in your language but you can use when you can make very good deal. So that's one of the first things you have to start to think out of the box, like we used to say. Be out of your market box, because you're not gonna make a big deal if you think like all the English speaking is thinking. Sorry for that, but this is the truth, and you're gonna be lucky if you follow these tips. Then what you can get is when you buy a used sailboat, is the thing you have to look. There is some boats which going out of the charter. Mainly those boats are very good deal, but there is things to look on those boats. First of all, what I will say is most of the captain who's doing charter don't really care about the boat. They're not hired by an owner, and they don't consider the boat like their own boat. So they get an itinerary to do with the client during 1 week. The wind is coming from the front, there is 6-7 feet of wave or whatever, they have to do it. So what they do, no sail, no jib, they don't try to make it with the wind. They just push the throttle and go straight in the wave, which means most of the engine get a lot of hours, or you're gonna buy a reconditioned engine overload. So that's the first thing you have to look if you buy a boat. I was keeping this for the Patreon, but I get so much to give to the Patreon after. You have to. So what is when they rebuild an engine? They take out the inside part, they change them, and they put it back on board. But the heat exchanger, the water pump, the inverter, all those parts, the shaft and everything are the same. So if the previous engine gets 6,000 hours or 8,000 hours, and you buy one now with a rebuild engine, we get 2,000 hours, it means all those parts probably get already 8,000 hours. So don't think you buy a boat with a rebuild engine, you say, oh, I start with a brand new engine and this is great, you get just 100 hours. No, most of the parts, the additional part, like the water pump, the heat exchanger, the alternators, the overhead, everything come from the doesn't change. So all those parts are whole. So you will probably, and when you put a new on old, sometimes you need to do a lot of adjustment, and some piece gonna break and everything. So this is not so much a good deal, and it depends who did the overhaul. If it's did by a very nice company who did properly the job, and there is a customer services and things like this, is okay. But if it was done in Turkey by whoever, we never know. Second of all, what could happen also on those boats is it's happened quite often, like they touch somewhere with the keel, At the end of the season, they put the boat out of the water, they make a bit of gel coat, but the things, they hide the place, they change the screw, and they put the boat in the market. And you really have to look hard around the keel area to be sure this boat didn't get a bump anyway. Second point. Third point, if you're lucky, most of those boats didn't sell a lot. So it means the rigging is new, the sail are new, because they use most the engine than the sailing area. But if the captain push the throttle and go headwind, he's probably bumping the wave a lot, and if he didn't give tension in the main sheet and in the shroud on the back, what happens is, if you don't get the tension on the back when you're going bump on the wave, and you get only the jib shroud over here, the mast move a lot, and you got a lot of impact in each wave. So you need to put tension on your main sheet, and through the boom and through the line going up to the mast, you're gonna get tension on the mast plus your backstay, so you're gonna get the right tension on the mast and your jib in the front. And this is a triangle when the mast is really well tied, and normally when you go up to the wave, it don't hit so much, and if it hits, you reduce your speed because it's your boat. But those captains don't do that, so check this please. Third, last point is, most of the boat, when they go close wind in hot weather, they're a little bit flexible, and the hull move a bit on the lens like this. So please look for any crack or things like this on your boat. This is something I think really important to have in mind. First. Then what I can tell you, I'm relaxed. I do that with a coffee. Huh? Is okay, if you're not ready right now to buy a boat, don't start to send email to 25 boats you saw in the market to start to get an idea how you can get the good deal, what will be the price you're going to get in 2 years, and things like this. First of all, you're never going to get a reduced price or something like this if you're not in front of the guys and talk to him. So that's one of the things. Don't think by looking the market like this you're going to get a good price. You need to at one point to go to see the boat. And second thing is, you have to think about the seller of the boat, the guys who sell the boats. So you have to avoid to pass through a broker if you can, because I can say that in the nice way. You're never going to go somewhere and see a broker going to tell you, oh, don't buy this boat, it's a piece of shit. He's never going to tell you that, because you want his income, you know. So he needs to sell a boat. So he will always tell you, oh yeah, this boat is good, just this, but this is nothing. It's always nothing. So that's one of the points. Don't trust much the broker. And so yeah, if you look, don't start. And if you are in the side of the guy who sell the boat, you put your boat in the market. First week you receive 4 or 5 emails of people who ask you things about your boat. So you send the picture, you send all the details, you reply to the 3 emails. It takes you times, and the guys never come back to you. And then there is 3 over, and 3 other, and 3 of, and after a couple of months, you get 100 of demands, but no one is ready to buy the boat because people are just curious. And after a while, the guy just send email, always the same, don't reply exactly to the question. If you say, oh, what was the year of the flare, of the safety kit, it will not be in the email, because he sent always the same email, because he don't want to reply to 500 emails without no one come to visit the boat. So that's one of the points you have to understand is really hard to get, and of course all the boats you see in the market, they're ready to go. Oh, it's a wonderful shape. And when we, like I did, like everyone do, when you go to visit a boat, and man, you tell me the boat is ready to go, but the life raft is out of date, the Windex doesn't work, this and this. Oh yeah, but this is nothing. It's always nothing. He just wants you to come to visit the boat and give him a price and get the deal. So don't believe too much what they say. And the last point is, then I will go to the Patreon to give the juice, but the last point is, a boat is never the price you see on the market. It doesn't work like that. You have to understand that, guys. A boat is the price you, as a buyer, you give for the boat. Because there is some boat there in the market since now 7 years, and the guys never sell them. So if you come, you get the cash, you're ready to buy it, you go, you inspect, you deal with the price, and you say to the guy, hey man, this boat is for sale since now a lot of a year. I think your price is too high. Now, I did the same for my boat. Is now, this is the price I get, no discussion with the bank. If we sign the paper right now, in 24 hours you get the money in your bank account. And I can tell you that changed a lot, the deal. Okay, but you have to think out of the box. And to think out of the box and be out of your market and find a good deal, this is now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this part. The rest of the part of this video are going to be for the Patreon. So if you want to get the little more plus, like the details, the juice, everything you need to get the best information, you need to follow this video. Click on the link on the bottom and just follow it. This is just right now, it will be full content